Today, with all these speakers, we are gonna talk about, in general, of course, the University of Liverpool, but specifically about the LLM in law. So we are gonna see how you can attend this course fully online because it's 100% online. And today you are gonna discover all the possibilities, the admission process, and or also the all you need to know about the in order to advance your future with the University of Liverpool, of course, without pausing your current commitments. So of course the agenda is very full of many different details and information. I would like to remind you that you can have the possibility to interact with our speakers, and talking about that, you can ask direct questions to the panelists in the Q&A box here on Zoom. You can type them all in the box and we go through them at the end of the webinar. So don't be shy, just type all of your questions here and we will give you an answer, of course. Also, would like to remind you, all the students connected that are interested in receiving a certificate of attendance, that we will share the link at the end of this webinar so that you can click on it and request your certificate. Okay, so I see some other people connecting. Welcome to all of you. We are here with the University of Liverpool. And I think that without further ado, I can now leave the floor to Sami for the presentation, for the introduction. So enjoy this webinar and see you later. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carolina. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Sami Charlian and I'm Marketing Executive with the University of Liverpool Online. I'll be joined today by a number of speakers, as Caroline has mentioned earlier, and we'll be going through everything about the University of Liverpool and the Law LLM program that we offer here. So in the session today, we'll briefly be introducing to you the University of Liverpool Online, highlighting the university's well-known global stature and reputation across the world. Arif and Padraig will be providing an overview into the programs, the International Business Law LLM program here at Liverpool. And Gemma will also be providing insight into the admissions and enrollment process to help provide some guidance on your applications with us. As Carolina mentioned, we do have a Q&A session at the end, so do feel free to drop in any of your burning questions throughout the session, and we'll review and pick these up at the end. So I'll now pass over to Padraig, who's going to take us through an introduction of the University of Liverpool Online. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sami. I presume everyone can hear me and see me. My name is Professor Padraig McAuliffe. I teach here in the university. I'm a professor in the law school. I'm sure most of you have heard of the University of Liverpool at this stage. It is one of the original red brick universities in the United Kingdom. And by that, we mean that it's one of the 6 universities that first received royal charters to become independent universities. They're kind of the big 6 after Oxford and Cambridge in the United Kingdom. The University of Liverpool is also one of the prestigious Russell Group of universities in the UK. That's a self-selected association of 24 public research universities in the UK. Russell Group members receive about 3/4 of all university grant research and contract income in the UK, and 60% of all doctorates in the UK are awarded by Russell Group universities. The University of Liverpool has 9 Nobel laureates, which is something we're very proud of. A number of our buildings are named after our past laureates. And the University of Liverpool is ranked in the top 200 universities world wide, and we are sneaking up in those rankings every year. We are very proud of our online program. We've had over 20,000 online graduates since the year 2000. These programs go from strength to strength. They are a core aspect of the university's sense of mission and engagement. And there is a network of 270 alumni in 187 countries from the university. We have sent our graduates into every sector, every country, and every area of the world. We have an alumni association and a network of ambassadors who can offer some support to people wherever they are located. The final thing that's worth noting about the university as a whole is that it has the highest teaching rating, which is gold in the Teaching Excellence Framework, the last time it was run in 2023. Gold status recognizes universities and colleges that deliver consistently outstanding teaching, learning, and student outcomes. And the gold rating signifies an institution where the student experience and student outcomes are typically judged to be outstanding by the Office for Students, a UK wide education body. So that's basically the university as a whole. Even if you never set foot on campus, its reach is fairly wide. Its renown is strong as well. So we've had online programs in various guises since the year 2000, as I mentioned, and we offer those part-time postgraduate courses and 100% online study. And of course, there's many advantages of those types of study. Flexibility, for example, is something that students can benefit from. Students can balance their studies with work or personal commitments, allowing them to progress at their own pace. Our accessibility is a cardinal virtue as well. Our online programs can be accessed from more or less anywhere, making it easier for students who may not live near universities or in the country to do their desired course. Obviously, postgraduate courses online are cost effective and they allow you to spread your studies over a longer period, offering, I suppose, a number of conveniences. We have networking opportunities and personal development is something that is also an aspect of these degrees as well. There is a community of learning as within the program, and of course within the broader alumni community as well, as mentioned before. We have an on-demand learning platform. We have very, very advanced virtual learning environments, which are very easy to navigate, which contain all the materials that you would possibly need. In that sense, it is fairly cutting edge. And of course, we have high quality teaching and support, as befits a university with gold status in the TEF. The staff that are hired to teach on the online program have been reviewed and assessed and appointed by the University of Liverpool Law School. So you can rest assured that the people who are doing the teaching are fully briefed and up to date on the areas of study on the LLM. I think we can move on if we get Sammy, if you're there. And yeah, so I've spoken about the university as a whole. I've spoken about the degree generically, and Arif, I'm sure, is going to go into greater detail a little bit more. I just want to talk a little bit about the law school, where the International Business Law LLM is located. The law school here in Liverpool is one of the oldest law departments in the United Kingdom. It's been around for a very, very long time. It goes from strength to strength. We have an undergrad student intake of about 500 per year. We tend to do quite well in things like the Times online rankings and the Guardian rankings, but perhaps of most interest, given the makeup of the cohort on the LLM. The law school has just today entered the top 50 in the Shanghai rankings of law schools. We're rated number 46 in the world this year, and we are 6th in the UK, which reflects, I think, the upward trajectory we are on and the amount of work we have put into improving and our law degree over the years. We are a law school. We are rooted in a school of law and social justice. So we do a lot of work critically exploring the role of law in promoting or inhibiting social justice. And there's even aspects of that, of course, in the International Business Law LLM. The law school takes employability, social responsibility, internationalization very, very seriously indeed. The program, as it is designed, is ideal for law and non-law graduates, as we say there, to develop their knowledge, their skills, and their understanding of the legal sector. But it's also worth pointing out as well that the university within which it is lodged and the law school with which it cooperates do have significant renown in the international and domestic jobs market. That is something I think we're proud of, and it's something to bear in mind as well.
Thank you, Patrick. Much appreciated. So the LLM International Business Law. I'm sorry, I'm Arif. I'm the program director for the law program at Kaplan Open Learning. The LLM International Business Law is an exciting opportunity, of course, to enhance students' CV or experience in a new direction, or to extend your current experience in law by adding a business perspective. This program, as Patrick has mentioned, is ideal if students work in a national or international corporate setting or aim to work in one at a more senior level, as well as those involved in government or regulatory roles. We pride ourselves that our program provides students with strong disciplinary and critical analysis skills that are essential in modern business setting. The program accepts students from range of disciplinary backgrounds, and previous academic or experience in law is not required. Although there are law graduates on the program, and the syllabus is designed to ensure that they are catered to as well. Importantly, there is opportunity to enroll in shorter courses, such as PG Diploma or PG Certificate and PG Awards. Next slide, please. So here we're going to talk about the first 6 modules that you will be studying with us. So these, we call them the required modules. So the program starts at first with what we call an induction module, which lasts for 2 weeks. And the induction module is supposed to resemble what an actual module is. It provides you with quite a lot of resources about referencing, how to access the library, how to do critical thinking, how to do assess your writing skills, and all of these issues. At the end, there will be a formative submission at the end of these 2 weeks, and you will have one of our members of faculty who most likely will be your lecturer in your first module to mark it and provide you with some feedback just to prepare you and equip you with the right tools to engage productively with the first module. So first we have, we have international business law, critical thinking in international business law. We have international trade law. We have conflict of laws in business and commerce, competition law. These modules, you can pick and choose any of these modules to study when you join. Only the first module has to be critical thinking in international business law, because we believe this module equips students with the right analytical legal skills that are essential to succeed and score high marks in upcoming assessments and modules. Next slide, please. So the elective modules are the following. Because this point you'll be able to tailor your LLM or PG diploma to suit your aspiration in regards of knowledge and future employment opportunities. You could choose 2 of the following optional modules: corporate governance, aspects of banking, intellectual property law, international sale of goods, and international financial crime. Upon successful completion of these 2 optional modules, you will have achieved your postgraduate diploma. But for those of you who are going to study the full LLM, you'll have to undertake a research dissertation module worth of 60 credits and lasts for 32 weeks. I have to mention something, that each of our modules lasts for 8 weeks only. Except for the dissertation model, which lasts for 32 weeks. Next slide, please. So in regards of learning materials, there are several methods of learning materials that you will engage with and we offer. You will learn through what we call a lecturecast, which is an engaging pre-recorded lecture that includes videos, text, animation, and exercises. As well, each unit has its own reading list. So this reading list is split to required reading and additional reading. Each resource has a link to the University of Liverpool e-library. So you just click on the link, and it takes you straight to the resource. Most books that we offer are downloadable, so you can keep them for life, and we encourage students to do so. As well, we have 2 synchronous seminars in each module, so 2 live seminars. Each of these 2 seminars is 2 hours in length. Usually, these seminars sit in week 2 and week 7. In these seminars, you will participate with your faculty, the lecturer, and peers to answer seminar questions, but there's also a scope for your faculty to address the upcoming assessment. These seminars are obviously and of course recorded for those of you who could not join the live session, because we appreciate the time differences, the commitments with work and with family. So we encourage you to attend these seminars, but if you couldn't do it, they are going to be recorded, and your lecturer will provide you with the recording link and the slides used to answer the seminar questions. Each unit has a formative activity. So formative activities are really important because they complement your learning and your understanding of the topics taught. These formative activities range from open-ended questions to case studies, multiple choice questions, reflection exercises, discussion forums, or debates. So these activities, as I said, are fundamental to complement and enhance your understanding of the topic at hand. So after you click submit, you will receive an automatic feedback illustrating the right answer and how to approach such questions in the future. Next slide, please. So here I'm going to talk about the assessment, the different assessments that are used in the International Business Law program. There are a mixture of assessment types across the program, and very importantly, none of the assessment methods that we use is an examination. So we don't have any exams in the program. All of the assessments are coursework. So we have assessments that are in the form of discussion forums, slide deck presentations, individual reflective essays, and critical analysis of a case study. Next slide, please. So this is a really important update that is going to be enforced starting from January 2026. So we now offer what we call a short course, which is an individual module that students can try to experience the quality of the online provision, so the program, as well as learn something new. Obviously, the admission team can help you further with further information. But this initiative from the University of Liverpool provision is very welcome, and we have seen some good engagement from a range of individuals. So this module will be 10 weeks because 2 weeks will be the induction, and the remaining 8 weeks is the actual program. On completion of this module, you will be eligible to go and study the full program as well. So this is a very important detail here. Furthermore, from January, we can also announce that the study duration will be 24 months. So from start to finish, to have an LLM, you can finish it in 24 months. 16 months for PG diploma and 8 months for PG certificate and 4 months for PG award. I have to say that students, you still have the flexibility to take the modules over a longer period of time, but for students who wish to complete the program quickly, an accelerated calendar of modules is now available. Again, our admission team can help you more on this point. Next slide, please. So the University of Liverpool has been awarded gold in the New Times Higher Education Online Learning Ranking in 2024. This is a worldwide ranking and the first ever attempt to measure excellence in online learning on a global scale. I think this is very important and integral to you as students because it shows the quality of the program, the quality of the learning platform, the content, and the support, whether it's the academic support or the student services support. You will never be left alone. There's always somebody to talk to communicate with. Your lecturers have 2 hours of office hours in each week that you can just contact them and book a one-to-one meetings with them. So we appreciate that it's not like the on-campus style, but we think that we have organized and developed a very well supported program where students are never going to be left that they are by themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Arif. Hi, everyone. My name's Gemma. I'm an admissions advisor here at the University of Liverpool. I'm going to talk you through the steps to submit an application with us and some other important information that we want you to know about the process. Next slide, please. So if you'd like to apply, we'll need you to complete an online application form, and that asks you to provide things such as your personal details, the program you wish to apply for, your preferred start date, and also a general overview of your background and academic and professional background as well. Now, the information will help your admissions advisor process your application as efficiently as possible. And there are some documents that you will need to submit with your application. So I'll go through those with you now. Now, firstly, a photographic ID. That also needs to be in date and it must have a date of birth on it as well. Secondly, an up-to-date CV, and that should include details about each of the roles and the responsibilities you took on within those roles. And next, we have educational certificates and transcripts. If they're in a language other than English, then we do also require certified English translations as well. And you can also include any other professional certificates that you feel would support your application. Then we also ask for a personal statement. This is typically between 300 and 500 words. And our application form does give some prompts question-wise. So those are your experience and how that relates to the program that you're interested in. Also a little bit about your future ambition, of what you plan on doing with the qualification, and anything that relates to your career. Now, finally, we also ask for evidence of English language proficiency for international students. Some students can meet this by providing school level grades in English, but for most of the applicants, we ask that you provide either an in-date IELTS or TOEFL score. That needs to be within the last 2 years. And we also offer a free online English test called KITE. But typically that's the last document that we require. So if you don't have evidence of English language proficiency, we can set you up as a user on our KITE test and send over the information via email. Next slide, please. So this is the next slide about the admissions process. When you submit an application, you'll be automatically assigned a personal admissions advisor, and it's our role to help you through the process, right from the first inquiry or any information request. The admissions advisors are there to offer guidance on programs. There are some programs designed as specialist programs and other programs which are more general. And your advisor will be able to help you through this. They'll be able to help you understand the entry requirements, and can also give you advice on your career goals and what your experience makes you the most suitable for. Now, when you're ready to apply, you can do so directly on our website, and there's no fee. It's free to submit an application, and it's an easy process to follow. Your application is then reviewed by your admissions advisor, who, as mentioned, will ensure all your documents are suitable and eligible. But when your application is as strong as possible, the admissions manager and the director of studies conduct the final review to check to see if you're eligible for the programme and to ensure all documents are correct and in order. Now, if you're approved, you will then be issued with an offer letter, which confirms your place and the next steps. If it's a conditional offer, then it will also confirm the conditions of your entry and when these need to be met. We'll need to, sorry, you will need to accept your place on the programme and make a deposit payment to secure your place. And this deposit also covers the first month of your tuition. So nothing further will be due until you have begun your studies. Next slide, please. Okay, so this is in regards to the tuition fees. Our master's degree programme is £17,357. The duration is 24 months, the credits are 180. We also offer a postgraduate certificate and a postgraduate diploma. Monthly payments are available for all of our programs, and it would be the total tuition fee divided equally by the number of months of study. Please be aware that the fees may be subject to change. Our fees are reviewed annually. As such, the fees on screen just now are only applicable for the 2025-2026 academic year. Next slide, please. So we have a number of different scholarships and discounts here. You can see at the bottom there that regional scholarships are offered up to 20%. These are automatically applied based on your current country of residence, so there's no need to separately apply for them. And if you did have any questions about these, your admissions advisor can confirm your eligibility when you apply or when you inquire with us. We also offer a 5% discount to students who choose to pay their full tuition fee upfront before the programme start date. This is usually a preferred method for employers, so it may be beneficial to those of you who are potentially looking for employer funding to speak to your employers about. And we also offer a 10% alumni discount for University of Liverpool graduates. Please note that discounts cannot be used in association with regional scholarships, but they can be combined with the upfront payment discount. Next slide, please. And then finally, I'm just going to go through our intakes for 2026. So we have the 13th of January, the 10th of March, the 12th of May, the 14th of July, the 15th of September, and the 17th of November. Now, with any of these intakes, we typically advise that students submit their application at least 3 weeks before their chosen start date, and this just enables us enough time to process the application. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the presentation and for all the information that we received today. I would like to remind to all the students connected that we still have time to answer to your questions, so you can type them all in the Q&A box here, and we'll go through them during this session. So I think that we can begin with the first one. I know that you already answered to some of the questions, but I saw a question from a student from Brazil in the chat that is asking if the law degree could be valid wherever she goes, or if she has to validate it in any way.
I'll take this one. So
Thank you.
typically when you go through the admissions process, once we receive your degree certificates and transcripts, we do the validation process. So we make sure that the qualification, the institution, and the grade received all meets the entry criteria, essentially. The only thing that we do ask for is if you have documents in a language other than English, that you provide the certified English translation.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And about the options available for this kind of course, can be attended part-time also, or is only a full-time course?
So I will take this question, please, if I may. So the program as a whole is designed for part-time students. So for students who do not have the time to study full-time. But and you heard me mentioning that you could take the full LLM in 24 months, but this is not a rule. This is the shortest period that you can take your LLM in. You as a student can take a couple of modules and then decide that you need a study break due to work commitments, due to family situation, due to travel. You could take a study break, and then upon your return, you can resume studying the modules and pick these up. So I think the maximum period of study is 6 years with the University of Liverpool.
Thank you so much. And how about the application process? I see a question from Mary that is asking, how soon after applying will applicants be notified of a decision?
So the entire review process can take up to 10 working days. It depends on how busy we are at the time, but I'd say the average turnaround is about 3 or 4 working days.
Okay, very fast. So you don't have to wait too much. And also about the materials that the students can have during the course. Do they have access to a sort of a library or to research facilities online?
Those students have full access to the University of Liverpool Online Library. So it's the full access. You have journal articles, thousands and thousands of journal articles to all the special legal search engines as well, like Lexis and Westlaw and these types. And obviously all the online books, because most of the books in the, all the books and most of the books on the University of Liverpool e-library are accessible online. And certainly all the books that we ask you to read during your modules are accessible online as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And how about the final discussion? Is it online as well or in presence?
Discussion?
Yeah, I think exactly, sort of a final exam or a discussion at the end of the course.
The dissertation, if that's what the student means.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So the dissertation is it's an independent study module. So you will have your dissertation advisors. You will try to formulate a topic, a proposal topic. You will submit a draft proposal. Then you'll get help from your dissertation advisor that you've chosen to accompany you during this module. And then you present your formal and a final proposal, and then it takes you step by step toward the final submission in week 32. So during all this period, you have access to one-to-one meetings with your dissertation advisor. You have access to them on the platform where you can communicate and have discussions with them. Our DAs and all lecturers respond very promptly within 24 hours during weekdays and 48 hours during weekends and public holidays.
Okay, great. Thank you. And also, I know that previously, Ref, you answered to a question about the possibility to book some meetings also with the professors. I see another question similar to the previous one, that is about the possibility to chat also to some alumni to receive some suggestions. Do you think there is this possibility?
Yeah. I think we can arrange for that. Obviously, there are some testimonies from our alumni that you can find online. And I think I believe the marketing team are working on new testimonies, because the first students who joined the program when it was first launched in 2023 have graduated, and they are just going to their graduation next month in December, which is something that I wanted to mention as well to all students. You are a University of Liverpool students, you're not Kaplan Open Learning students. You are University of Liverpool students. If you go to the University of Liverpool, you will have access to the library, to many buildings. You also have access to the graduation, which happens twice each year, once in July and once in December.
Perfect, thank you. And another student is asking, how do students can create a group or a community also to study together, maybe if it's online?
That's a fantastic question. So in each of your modules, there is something we call a student lounge. Now, the student lounge this is your space, you and the student space, where you can discuss ideas, you can talk about anything that you want. You can exchange email addresses. Some of our students exchange phone numbers, and they form a community on WhatsApp as well. We can't stop them for that, even though we prefer it on the platform. But in each of your modules, because not always you are just with the same students that you joined when you first joined the program, because some students take study breaks, other students continue. So in each module, you might have a new cohort of students that you can communicate with. Secondly, one of the assessment and one of the formative activities, if you notice, is a discussion forum. So in a discussion forum, there will be a topic, and you will have certain assessment instructions of how many words and how many posts you need to do. So this discussion forum is actually between you and your peers. The lecturer does not intervene there at all. As well, we have debates where we have a topic as well, and you will be split to two teams where you can debate the topic as well. I hope this answers this question.
Absolutely, I think so. Thank you. And for international students, when it comes to the TOEFL, do you ask for a minimum score to access?
I can take this on.
Thank you.
So yeah, typically with TOEFL, we ask for 80, a mark of 80. In IELTS, this is equivalent to a 6.5 overall.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And I see another question from a student that is asking if it's possible to study in another department aside from international business law. I don't know if you want to give an overview, a quick overview of the University of Liverpool in general, or not.
Gemma, you go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to say we offer several different subject areas, and there are quite a few programs that fall under each one. So I'll just go through the subject areas just for quickness. So we offer a business and management subject area, computer science, law, education, and psychology.
Perfect. And I think it's important, of course, to mention again that everything is online. So all the courses are accessible from wherever you are from in the world. So this is an important thing to maintain in your mind. And about, again, the admission process, a student is asking if they need to submit a cover letter as well.
So no, this isn't a requirement. It's quite similar to the personal statement that we ask for. So that's where you can list, your interest in the course, what you plan to do with the qualification, if you have any relevant experience. But we don't ask for a cover letter specifically.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I see another question about the possibility of job after the course. With this title, where can we work then? Just in UK or worldwide?
So this is worldwide. The LLM International Business Law is a prestigious postgraduate master's program that shows that you are not just how do we say, you are specialized in business law. So that opens quite a lot of opportunities for you. And I'm sure Patrick maybe can help me with the kind of the prospect jobs that students can apply to when they finish.
Yeah, so thanks, Arif. Is a degree I think that is designed to open as many doors as possible. So, I mean, it covers the fundamentals in the sense that it enhances the existing knowledge base and understandings of candidates with undergraduate degrees in law. But for non-law graduates or those who have a law degree from a civil law jurisdiction, the program does provide a good foundation in a common law legal system. So in that sense, it gives people another legal system within which they can practice. But if you look at the modules that are there, international trade, international business law, intellectual property law, international sale of goods, international financial crime. These are all fairly globalized modules. They are intended to sort of span the globe. These are things are all internationally regulated. So it does give you a strong insight into a common law jurisdiction if you are not from one. But the program as it is designed is not designed with any one legal system in mind. It is designed to equip you with tools to practice in any number of states, provided there's some link to that international dimension. It's worth pointing out as well, of course, is as a research dissertation. These are things that students often do or design to tailor to their unique employment interests as well. So there's plenty of options within the module, I think, to tailor what's there to your personal circumstances or to your future employment interests.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I saw another question in the box that was about the not only of course we already talked about the one-on-one meetings, but also we saw a question about the average time commitment for a full-time student during the course.
Yeah, I could pick that
Thank you.
if I may. So the average time for a full-time, there's no full-time. You can't take this course full-time because it is part-time. But if you are in a module, we believe the average study hours per week is between 17 and 18 hours. That's to get a distinction, get very high marks, and to engage properly and fully with the module and the taught topics.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I don't see any other questions, but I would like to remind you some things to all the students connected. First of all, this webinar is fully recorded, so you will receive the recording of this webinar on YouTube tomorrow. So if you have missed anything, if you want to watch some details, to take some contacts, you can see it and, of course, take some notes and everything that you need. Also, you will receive an email with the contacts of the University of Liverpool, but also with the brochure of the courses. So you can explore all the different modules and also all the specialization that you need to see. And you can contact directly the University of Liverpool. So if any other questions pop up on your mind also later, you can ask to the team that is always really available and kind and can answer to your questions. I would like to communicate that if you want to receive the certificate, you can click on the link that I've just sent in the chat. And for the panelists, I don't know if you have any other last minute suggestions or anything that you would like to say to the students before we say goodbye.
I think there's one thing that I just remembered that I wanted to mention that regarding the English requirement. So if you
Yes.
don't have the TOEFL and if you don't have the IELTS, we do have our own English test that you can take for free. Please, our admission colleagues, obviously, they are the people to go to in these issues. But at the end, I would like to wish everybody a very good luck. We would really hope to welcome you in our program. And as I said, the opportunity of the short course that I mentioned at the end of my presentation, where you can take just one module just to experience the learning, quality and how it feels to study online and the hours that you need to invest, it seems like a very, very wise thing that you could do if you're not sure about what you want to do. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to all the panelists for the kindness and for all the useful information. And of course, thanks to all the students connected with us today. It was a pleasure to host this webinar. And of course, I hope to see you again in the next webinar. Thank you so much and have a really nice rest of the day.